Howdy y'all, it's Sailor, your favorite pop star from North Cackalacka, here to give you the inside scoop on my effortless everyday makeup look. Please forgive the quality of this video, it's usually other people the ones filming me, so I don't really know that much about camera stuff. I know I look a little bit scary without my eyebrows on, so I'm going to start off by using this eyebrow pencil to fill in my brows. Let's get rid of any redness with a green neutralizing primer. After working on so many late concerts, I've got to cover up those pesky dark circles under my eyes. After that, I'm going to take this foundation onto a cute heart silicone sponge. And for all the hard to reach areas, I'm going to use a small beauty blender. After that, I'm going to set my foundation with this adorable compact. It reminds me of my cat Medusa. I am a bright shining star after all, so I've got to add some sparkling highlighter to my inner corners as well as along the tops of my cheeks. For my eyes, I have one simple trick. A shimmery primer does all the work for you. With that as my base, I'm using some gray along the crease, some white in the center, and blue along the eyeline. I'm known for my long lashes, and they're all natural, well, with the help of some mascara. When doing your mascara, remember to put some along your lower lashes to really open up your eyes. And there's my finished look. Maybe if you try it yourself, you'll look almost as cute as me. Right? You still think I'm cute, don't you, Cass? Hello everyone, thank you for putting up with the somewhat corny voiceover for the first half of this tutorial. For the second half, I'm going to be showing you how I did this diamond skull makeup inspired by Sailor when she's transformed into the For the Love of God. I wanted this to be sort of mid-transformation, so I have one eye as my regular Sailor makeup and then a melting glitter effect around it. Starting off, I used some white face paint on a really small brush to map out where I wanted the drips of the transition area to be. I do really like this face paint, but unfortunately the white is not as pigmented as the other colors I have of it, so a lot of these earlier clips of me trying to get the white base are pretty annoying and it is quite patchy in some areas. Once I started mapping out the areas with the blue though, I think the look definitely came together a lot more. After my base coat of the white was done, I used a blue face paint to sort of block out the areas that I was going to then deepen with blue. I used the same blue eyebrow pencil that I did for Sailor's eyebrows and mapped out around my eyes, along the sides of my cheeks, and the top of my forehead. For the blue of the cheek, I first used the eyeliner pencil and then took a medium blue eyeshadow and ran that along it with a contour brush. Obviously, we all have skulls within our heads, so you don't really have to do a lot of work in designing where you want the contours to be, you just sort of have to follow your own natural bone structure. If you're unsure about the lines that you're doing with the eyeliner, it's good to use maybe a lighter color, because as soon as you put down the eyeshadow, you can blend it out a lot more. Ideally, you would have a white lipstick, but the one I have is pretty bad, so I decided to use blue lipstick instead. Now we get to the part that I think really pulled the look together, which is starting to add the gems and glitter. For the gems, I started off by using spirit gum to attach all of them. I first did this one large oval gem right in the center of my forehead because that's actually what the Love of God has on its forehead. Obviously, I wasn't going to cover my whole face in rhinestones, but I think having a couple small accents of them throughout the makeup really brings the look together. One thing I cannot stress enough is to use cosmetic glitter as opposed to regular craft glitter, because craft glitter can be very dangerous, especially when you're using it close to your eyes. When attaching the glitter onto my face, I used spirit gum again, but I definitely think that just using eyelash adhesive is actually more preferable and definitely easier to take off. I put it above where my eyebrow was to better conceal it, on the tops of my cheeks in sort of a highlighter area, and on the tip of my chin. To attach all of them, I would lay a layer of spirit gum on the area I wanted to put them down, and then wait for the spirit gum to get tacky, and then I would pick up the smaller rhinestones using a pencil. You can use a crayon too, basically any pointed waxy tip will pick up the small rhinestones and then deposit them without getting messed up. And then to make the whites of the teeth area be more bright, I applied another layer of the white face paint afterwards. I also added some glitter along the transition area. I also wasn't super in love with how the teeth area was coming out, so I decided to put some rhinestones over top of the areas I had already highlighted in white. I really like how it turned out, and I think it made the look be a little bit more spooky. And with that, the look was pretty much done. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a little bit rough around the edges, and it definitely took some time to get it up to the level that I was happy with it. Probably as soon as the glitter went on, it definitely made it look a little bit more of what I was going for. And thank you guys so much for putting up with the weird skit in the beginning of me acting as Sailor. Just a simple pop star from North Cackalacka. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.